What's going on, guys? Chase Ghost Picks Against the Spread, ghostpicksats.com, coming to you for Friday, July the 27th, 2018. Excuse me. Sorry, mouth was a little dry. Getting ready to go over everything. So, hope everyone had a fantastic Thursday. Hope everyone's geared up for a great Friday. It is my favorite day of the week for baseball. As a fan, I love day games. Day games are the way baseball's meant to be played. But as a handicapper and investor, I love Fridays because of when games start. They go out there, I'm just going over a couple of things before I get into the free plays. I love it because all games start at 7 p.m. Eastern time or later, so it gives me even more time to handicap and break down games, find value, find edges, and push out the absolute best plays possible. So that's what we're going to do. Let's go over our recap for Thursday, and then we'll get into quick little few promotions and things that are going on, and we'll get you on two free play winners that I'm going to give out for Friday, one being a premium play. Free play for Thursday, give the Dodgers under 9. That was a good play. I don't care what anybody says. I had some of my longtime followers in the comments posting that that was not a good play, that it would go over 9 by the 6th inning. No, it did not. In 6 innings, there was only 3 runs scored, and going into the 6th, there was only 2 runs scored. Through almost 5 complete innings, it was 0-0. And going even into the 8th, had it not been for a 2-run basically gimme homer that should have never happened, the Dodgers would have won this game 8-0. And if it wouldn't have been for the Braves giving up 12 hits, the majority of them being late, and committing 4 errors in this game, the Dodgers wouldn't have scored that much either. That was a good underplay. It went all the way until late, the bottom of the 8th inning, before it actually crescented that 9 runs and hit 10. So I would make that play absolutely over again. It was a good play. It was a fluke that it hit. I was told by people that it would go over by the 6th inning. No, it didn't. That it would go over 11 runs. No, it didn't. That it was an absolute easy overplay. No, it wasn't. Not even in the least. It took down to the very nitty-gritty and somewhat of a miracle home run for it to go over. So I was happy with that play. It did not come through. It did get bumped off my premium card, but we'll get into a very similar play here in a minute. Let's get into the premium plays for Thursday. We had, we'll start with the CFL, had Edmonton over 48, a game that Jimmy is actually attended last night. We did a little bit of FaceTiming and got to see what he was working with out there, having a good time, meeting up with some people. Played over 48, absolutely easy blowout. We knew before halftime started it was over. I told one of my premium clients today, I said, I see Edmonton getting over 40 points easily by themselves. So easy winner there on the CFL as a premium play, over 48. We had Tampa Bay on the money line that started out, I think when I pushed it out, we were sitting at minus 110 with Tampa Bay. But Tampa Bay started out, as I said in the video yesterday, I found something that I thought was a trap, and 2 games that I was looking at, and one of them was Tampa Bay and Baltimore, because Tampa Bay actually started out about a plus 110 dog. I don't see where anybody's going to get fading Tampa Bay with the Orioles, and the fact that Orioles were putting a pitcher on the mound who is a former Rays player who has been rocked by his former team since he's been in Baltimore. Yeah, it was a close game on paper. It wasn't as close as most people think. It was a win and what I thought was an easy trap line. So we wrote it down as minus 115. That's what I played it at, because I did wait until later to wager that game and push it out. But a winner there, had the Yankees over 9.5. Jack and I talked a lot about this game. The way that game was going, that should have soared over the total. I don't truly believe in games being rigged in this sport, but if there's anything that makes it look like there is, it would be this. So many missed opportunities, bases loaded. This game should have been a 14, 15-run game, and they scored 9 exactly with the total 9.5, which we had with the total 9.5, which we had over. God, it's almost like the two totals that I gave out were just like fluke losses. But that was the one premium loss of the day. And then we had Oakland on the money line, minus 135. I know some people got it at 140 as our top tier play. So in the premiums, a 3-1 day, good Thursday. We have really found our stride again this week. We are back into a great rhythm. And we're going to continue that, all the way until the into the weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So let's get into a couple of promotions that we're going to run for the weekend and let you know what we got going on. And we'll get you on a couple of free plays. So let's start out. If you want my weekend pass, I'm going to do it. Usually we do weekend passes, $149 with top tier, $99 without top tier. I'm going to run the weekend pass Friday, Saturday, Sunday with top tier included, $99. So you want it, jump on it on Friday. On Saturday, that deal's not going to change. Like I said, guys, our top tiers are anywhere from $50 to $100 per play. Most days cost, $50 to $100 per day, depending on what you buy, how many sports, top tier. I'm going to run 3 days for $99. On Saturday, if you want to jump on and get Saturday, Sunday, it's going to be $99. I will run a Sunday special, as I do most Sundays, but we won't talk about that yet until it comes. But 3 days, $99, all sports, all plays, top tier included. Jump on that. And then Jack and myself have been talking a lot lately. We've been feeding off of some stuff. He's been looking into the way I handicap baseball. I've been feeding off of some of the styles of play that he does as well. And being that we're getting ready to jump into the last true valuable month that we see in baseball. Obviously, baseball goes through September. September is where you solidify playoff positions and then get into postseason. This year's been a little bit differently. When you look at the a lot of conferences and a lot of divisions, your postseason's already set for the most part, and I think by the end of August it's going to be all but set. So this September we're not seeing a whole lot of early value in baseball. There still will be plays, just not as many as there normally would be. So it's going to allow us to kind of immerse ourselves more in college football, and because there's not going to be as much value in baseball until we actually reach postseason, wild card, and beyond. So what we're going to do is what we see for the last true, if there's any valuable days left in baseball, it's these next 30 to 35 days. Extreme value is going to be on the board. A lot of trap lines I see, some sharper than others, but it's going to be on games that you wouldn't expect. So we're going to be able to pick apart stuff like that. So Jack and I are going to run a special to team up together for a price that you're not going to see anywhere else, and that's $7.99 for every play that we release for the next 30 days in Major League Baseball with top tier included. But also what we're going to throw in is if in the event in the next 30 days we have a top tier play that involves the WNBA or the CFL, between either one of us, because you're going to get both of our plays. You're going to get all of Jack's MLB plays with top tier for 30 days as well as mine. That special is going to run through the weekend. But come Sunday night, when the day's over, when Sunday Night Baseball starts, that deal is done and it will not be back, guys. We're nearing the end of baseball to be able to run packages like that. So you make sure you jump on it this weekend. $7.99. There's never been a deal cheaper than that to get all of our MLB premiums along with top tier. But as I was saying, if in the event that myself or Jack has a top tier play in the next 30 days that would not be MLB, that would be CFL or WNBA, we're going to give you that top tier play, even though you're not on that sport, because we're guaranteeing you every top tier we have in the next 30 days. $7.99 runs through Sunday. Jump on it. You will not be disappointed. If you want a day pass for Friday, $24.99 as always, that I've been running this week. But $99 gets you the weekend, $7.99 gets you a month with Jack's plays included. Do not forget to jump on that. You will not be disappointed. And make sure you go check out everybody's video. Go check out Jimmy's video, Jack's video, Derek's video. Check out everything that they had going for Thursday and what they got going on for Friday. All of the free information, everything. Jimmy's trip to Montreal, no, he had a good time. I talked to him for a while. Jack and I are going to be meeting up here for a live video on a podcast that we're going to be doing, and Jimmy and I have quite a few trips planned here over the next 60 days. Everybody knows I travel a lot, and I'm going to be incorporating a lot more meet up with those guys in my travels over the next 60 to 90 days. So anyway, enough ranting and raving. 3-1 in the 3-1 in the premiums, coming off of a sweep day the day before, and a nice day the day before that. We've had a good week. Worst day we've had since Monday has been a split day, so we'll take it. Been a good week coming off of a bad weekend. So let's jump in. I'm going to give you two free plays. First one I'm going to do is not a premium, but it is very close to that. Who knows? Could end up getting upgraded to one, but a very strong lean and a free play. Dodgers and Braves again, Kershaw on the mound. I'm riding under 8 runs. I'm riding the under again. Kershaw hasn't had the greatest season, but a lot of injury and things have, kind of contributed to that. We're talking about two pitchers with good ERAs. Kershaw still being one of the best pitchers out there. He's just had an off year. I think with the ball still not carrying as far, look at what we did today. Had it not been for that fluke of a 2-run homer and the Braves giving up all those hits late as well as all those errors, we would have been well under this total. It wasn't because the teams were playing good. The Dodgers played well, but they were getting shut out in the first 5 innings anyway. This was not an easy over, no matter what anybody wants to tell you. This was your stereotypical under yesterday, and it was sitting at 9. Now it's sitting at 8. Do I say it's a trap? No, I'm not going to go that far. But if you look at what was on the, if you look at the situation yesterday, you had 9 runs. Look at the way it played out. Go back and look at every inning and tell me that it shouldn't have been under. Now you're throwing Kershaw on the hill, and you're also throwing an Atlanta side with just a hair bit better ERA, less walks, less home runs given up, and less long balls given up. So a lot more ground outs and double plays. And they also dropped it to 8 runs. I see that 8 runs staying around there. I even see it dropping to 7.5. I do not see it going up. Not unless the public absolutely pounces on the over because of what happened on Thursday. I'm going to take under 8 runs, and I'm going to do it with confidence. Agree or disagree. If you disagree, drop in the comments. Guys, I love when you do that. My buddy Roland that put in there that, he put in there that it was over before it was even over. Roland, I love you, brother. I love that you comment. I love getting to interact with you guys like that. But, you put in there in the 8th inning before there was even, I think at that point there was 7 runs on the board, 6 runs. It wasn't over, so let's just wait till the game's over. But nice pick on the over. You got lucky there, buddy. But I like my pick, and I'm going to be confident in picking the under 8 on this one. So, Roland, I want to hear from you again, brother. Are you fading or are you favoring? You're always one of my top guys that tune in every day. I love hearing from you as well as everybody. So, Roland, I definitely want to hear from you. Are you riding with me today, or are you going to fade me again? Let's just kind of see. Let's keep it going, man. Let's see where we go. I know that you are talented in picking games as well. You tune in all the time. You definitely got a mind for it, brother. So, all the respect, all the love. I'm not doing this to call you out. Let's keep it going, man. Let's see what you think. Fade or favor, but let's go under 8 runs with Clayton Kershaw. And then my, as of right now, my premium free play that I'm going to give you is an underdog play with my Chicago Cubs. Cubs and Cardinals. Cubs plus 110 with Montgomery on the mound facing the St. Louis Cardinals with Weaver on the mound. Now, give me just a second. I get to rant about the Dirty Birds here for a second. So, Weaver at home is absolutely garbage. He is a dumpster fire. He is 0-4 with a 5.32 ERA at home last 4 home games. Now, he's also 0-4 overall in his last 4 total games with over a 10 ERA. And you're going to go up against a Cubs team that offensively has been red hot all year, especially with certain key players, and Montgomery hasn't been bad. He's 3-2, and on the road, he's 3.02 ERA on the road in his last 3 starts. last 5 starts, 3-2 with a 3.02 ERA, and then he's only given up 1 earned run in his last 6 innings against the Cardinals. So 6 innings pitched his last game against the Cardinals. He gave up 1 run, and then he's at a 3.13 ERA in his last 5 road starts altogether. Great numbers. Phenomenal offense to back him up. Montgomery's one of the ones that gets good run support, especially on the road. And you're going up against Weaver, who's been terrible all year, especially at home, with a 5.32 ERA in his last 4 home starts where he's gone 0-4. And his last 4 starts altogether, he's over a 10. I see him getting rocked here. Trap line is what I see it at the Cubs being minus 110 underdog. So you're going to get, a little bit higher than that. Cubs are, I'm seeing the St. Louis Cardinals at right at minus 119. So we're getting, plus 105 to 110 with the Cubs. I'll take them all day long on the road, a team that's getting ready to start walking away with the Central, as I've said. And, if I saw a trap line, that's what I would believe it is, because the Cubs should be favored, especially because of pitching, especially because of offense. Rotation's going to be good. Lineup's going to be good today. And, yeah. Oh, and I don't typically follow trends like this, because I don't believe in these statistics actually meaning anything. I just think that it's numbers that just happen to be that way. But the Cardinals just had a day off. After following a day off, they're 20-44. That doesn't mean shit to me. But that's just another statistic that I can throw in the back of my mind and make myself even more confident and playing the Cubs as a plus 110 underdog. I believe that the Cubs will end up being favored in this game before it's said and done. Game doesn't go till 8:15. It is at Busch Stadium in St. Louis, Missouri. So jump on it while you can still get them as an underdog and what I think is a trap line. So Cubs plus 110 on the money line. Do not take plus 1.5 and lay minus 200 juice. Don't do it. Cubs, money line plus 110. That is your free premium play. And then my other my other free play, very hefty lean, something that I've already wagered money on. Dodgers under a Kershaw on the mound. Hope everyone has a fantastic Friday and great start to the weekend. Jack and myself, $7.99, 30 days with top tier included MLB. Do not miss out. $99 Friday, Saturday, Sunday with top tier if you want me. Day pass, $25. Top tier play will be included. I'm going to leave you with our creed, our motto, the 3 G's of Ghost Picks. Good luck, God bless, and grind on, baby.